fragrant, very tasty, and simple, even a child can cope. Puff pastry pie with cheese is just a godsend for housewives, because in a short time, without much effort, an incomparable yummy turns out. This pie is perfect for breakfast or tea. How to bake a layer cake with cheese in the oven. Prepare the specified ingredients. You will need a ready-made puff pastry. If it is frozen, then it should be thawed beforehand, remove from the package, and after a few minutes separate the plates from each other and leave for 1 to 1.5 hours at room temperature. I use yeast-free dough. If you take yeast, then the cooking time will increase. Turn on the oven to preheat to 180 degrees. Divide the thawed dough into 2 layers. I initially have it from 2 squares. Roll out one layer a little with a rolling pin in different directions. If you want the dough to turn out more lush, then do not roll it out much or just stretch it in different directions with your hands. Cover the baking sheet with baking paper and put a rolled layer of puff pastry. You can choose the right parchment by reading a separate article at the link at the end of the recipe. Grate the hard cheese on a coarse grater. Spread the grated cheese evenly on the first sheet of dough, not reaching the edges about 1.5 to 2 centimeters. Roll out the second sheet of dough or stretch it with your hands to the same size as the first one. Cover with a second sheet of dough with the filling, fastening the dough together around the perimeter of the pie. Beat the egg lightly with a fork in a separate bowl. Brush the whole pie with a cooking brush and sprinkle with sesame seeds if desired. Put the cheese pie in the preheated oven for 15 to 20 minutes. The exact time depends on your oven. You can learn about the features of the ovens by reading a separate article, the link at the end of the recipe. Remove the finished cake from the oven and be sure to let it cool down a little for even distribution of moisture. As soon as the pie cools slightly, cut it into portions. Enjoy your meal.